welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. I am the Chariot, and this will be your timeless general read. So whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And this is for anyone with the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. And do want to give you guys a heads up that I am doing a giveaway for $150 starting October 1st. In order to qualify for the giveaway, all that you have to do is like and comment, and your comment below could just be I commented, and I will announce the first one on October 1st. For those of you who do not win the monthly giveaway, there will be a $250 quarterly giveaway. The first one will be right before Christmas time. And the rules are the same. So just like and leave comments. Comment lets me know that you liked it. So make sure if you like the video that you leave a nice little comment below. All right, with that being said, I'm going to shuffle. We'll say a little prayer and then we'll get it kicked off. I will be doing a 5-card spread, so your past, present, future, divine influence, and what you don't see coming, and then we'll pull some ancestor cards. I've been doing ancestor readings and we'll be doing them until the end of October, since the veil between our world and the spirit world is thinning. All right, so with that being said, let's kick it off with a prayer. Our Father, the sky, hear us and make us strong. Our Mother, the earth, hear us and give us support. O Spirit of the East, send us your wisdom. O Spirit of the South, may we tread your path of life. O Spirit of the West, may we always be ready for the long journey. O Spirit of the North, purify us with your cleansing winds. Amen. All right, we'll give this a couple more shuffles, and then we will get your reading kicked off. Same as always, I take the Illuminati Tarot only in the upright, and then the vibes and the clarification. My traditional Rider-Waite will let me know if there's a negative aspect to anything, and I will let you guys know that. Cool beans. Alright, so to start, your most recent past energy is the Four of Swords. Present energy is the Four of Wands. Future is the Ten of Cups. Divine influence is the Nine of Swords. What you don't see coming is the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the World, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. I'm going to take that one as well. Okay, Taurus. So to start, in the most recent past, there was something that you were meditating on, or I'm just seeing someone really, really praying for something. Some sort of resolution to something. Your current energy is the Four of Wands, which is the halfway to marriage card. It did come in the reverse to start, and with this Eight of Cups underneath it as what you don't see coming, I do get a sense that it is supposed to be in the reverse, but we will do some clarifying in order to see, kind of what's going on there. Your future position of the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment, so I do see your prayers being answered, Taurus. I was going to say, I'm not going to lie. I feel I get a lot of warmth and love off of this Ten of Cups that's in your future. Your overall influence or divine influence of the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is all about pain, anguish, being up late at night, pacing the kitchen at 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to rack your brain over something. And it's pinging off of this Four of Swords that's in your past, which tells me, although it's also kind of confirming to me that this Four of Wands that's in your present environment needs to be in the reverse as well, but we will clarify that. What you don't see coming of the Eight of Cups does not surprise me, given the energies that are here on the table. To kind of describe what I am feeling, I'm feeling someone who is trying to pray and heal their way out of a situation. The Four of Wands in the upright is all about celebration and freedom. From a Kabbalah standpoint, the Four of Wands represents the first day of freedom for the Jews when they left Egypt. And so it's a celebration. We're finally free, right? Like in the reverse, though, it's all about restriction, lack of freedom, feeling stuck, um, being closed off. Um, some of the questions when I'm studying the Kabbalah that come up for the Four of Wands in the reverse are, in what ways are you blocked off from love, or have you blocked love, and why, right? And I'm getting that very heavy off of this Four of Wands. I'm going to keep it in the reverse just because, again, with all the energies that are here, I just feel like presently you're still trying to figure something out. Yeah, this Nine of Swords that's in your divine influence is very, very heavy. It tells me that, and it's pinging off of this Four of Swords. So there's something that has you up at night, that has you worried, that you're trying to pray your way or meditate your way out of, Taurus. So we'll see what that is. The bottom of the deck of the World, the Six of Cups reversed, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. You may be dealing with a fire sign at this time, or you were a Aries, Leo, or Sag. But someone who is very, very attractive, very fiery, very spunky, right? I see this person sending you loads and loads of communication, and like text messages or even emails. But with the World reverse and the Six of Cups in the reverse, that tells me that you are looking to complete a cycle. So what you don't see coming is the Eight of Cups, the World, and the Six of Cups reverse. You are not looking to go back to the past. You are not looking to repeat a cycle. It's almost as if, here's the thing about the Nine of Swords, right? Because these are all pinging off of the Nine of Swords. This leads to the Ten of Swords, which is something is absolutely done. For this to be your divine influence, which tells me you're still trying to figure some things out, but your next natural step is, I'm done, I'm out, right? Which is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is like, I've done all that I can, and I'm taking my ball and I'm going home, okay? The World with the Six of Cups also tells me that you just finally come to some sort of realization of like, this is too painful, this is too hard, I've given it all that I've got, and I'm completing this cycle, and I have no interest in returning to the past, which is beautiful. I am team try something new, try something different, you never know, right, Taurus? So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start clarifying. I want to start with this Four of Swords. Like I said previously, I just get this heavy feeling of you praying about something, meditating on something. You may even be, the Four of Swords for me sometimes is recovery. So there may be something that you're trying to recover from at this time, Taurus. So let's see if Spirit can give me, and I see the World card again. Tell me this is a major cycle that you're completing in your life, some sort of major lesson for you. Alright, let's see. Alright, so clarifying the Four of Swords is the Hermit, Judgment, and the Eight of Wands again. You went internal because you knew you had to make a clear decision on this. You also may be dealing with a Virgo. The Hermit is my Virgo card, or it typically is. It also, going back to the Kabbalah, it's the Hermit is considered the judge. There's judge, jury, and then executioner. So going inside is kind of judging where are your feelings at this time. How are you really feeling with everything? Is your next move in alignment with what you see in the future, kind of thing? Especially next to this Judgment card, it's like you were really contemplating in the most recent past where do I see myself 5, 10 years from now? And whatever the situation is, and I'm just getting love vibes because you have the Four of Wands here and the Ten of Cups. But take it as it resonates. This could just be a job or a friendship, right? Everything doesn't have to be about love. But I'm getting heavy love vibes. It's like, does this relationship that I'm in, or this partnership, or this job align with where I see myself 10 years from now? And you took action towards that, or you're looking to take action towards it. I'm also getting enough with this Eight of Wands that there may have been some sort of communication that came in that helped you make this decision too, or will be helping you make this decision, Taurus. Okay, let's see what's for the Four of Wands. So we have Death, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, this also confirms to me that this Four of Wands is meant to be in the reverse. So you in the present moment, you're really looking for major transformation in some sort of relationship that you have. With the Knight of Swords being here, Death of the Knight of Swords is you're looking for quick change, like something absolutely is not working. You kind of hit your breaking point. I wouldn't be surprised if later we saw the Tower. I'm almost getting a sense that the Tower was in the past. This Eight of Wands is giving me a little bit of a Tower. But I feel as if whatever relationship that you were in, it may have been like there was a lot of makeup and breakup, a lot of in and out energy. You or your partner may had a lot of emotional, angry outbursts. There may have been some issues with other people in your relationship, you know, kind of giving their 2 cents, whether that's friends or family members. That created a little bit of friction, a little bit of conflict. And what you want is major transformation. It's almost like the only way this is going to work is if I and my partner, or me and my friend, or me and this job completely change the way things have been going, right? And I'm getting a little bit of hesitation there, mainly because of the Eight of Cups. That's in what you don't see coming. Of like, it's almost too hard to get over. Now, here's the thing that I want to say. Vibes are minor arcana. The Death card is not. This is major. This is major change and transformation, right? But competition, petty arguments, like this is easy to overcome. I'm gonna pull on this Nine of Swords because I feel like, Taurus, that's gonna give me insight into whether or not this is something that is able to be overcame through either, you know, a heart-to-heart conversation with your partner, or yeah. So clarifying the Nine of Swords is the Sun, the Nine of Cups, and the Strength card in the reverse, which tells me part of the reason why you're kind of up at night really racking your brain over this situation is that this situation is your wish of fulfillment. So whether this was a relationship, you really, really wanted to be with this person, there was a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of love there, you have a lot of, think Six of Cups in the upright. I know we have it here in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, but you have a lot of really fond memories of this relationship, and so you're trying to weigh the options between, do I stay or do I go? With the Strength card being in the reverse, though, it's almost as if so much has transpired that you can't get past it. Okay? Now, with the Sun and the Nine of Cups here, that tells me that you're also shining a light on, because they want me, sorry, I just had a baby flashback of my ex-narc, and so they want me to kind of elaborate on that. a lot of times what we wish for is for our partner to change, right? Think death card, right? It's and if you're dealing with someone who is capable of change, then that's not, necessarily the hardest part. But if you're dealing with someone, for example, I'm not saying that this person is a narcissist, but in the event that you are dealing with a narcissist, they're not capable, right? That's just one of the major things that you're going to have to get over is when dealing with a narcissist, is that they are not capable of looking at themselves in the light. We saw the Sun card, right? And being honest about how their actions affect others. So that's what a narcissist is, right? They're not capable, right? And again, I'm not saying that that's what the situation is. I'm just giving you an example. So a lot of times we go into stuff wanting either what we had in the beginning or for our partner to be a completely different partner, right? And I'm getting that here with the Sun and the Nine of Cups. It's almost like you've gone internal, Taurus, and you realized these are the things that I need in order for a relationship to be successful and for me to feel 10 of Cups energy, whole and complete and happy. And the 10 of Cups is complete, absolute emotional fulfillment, right? And these are the qualities that my partner has, and these are the things that show me whether or not my partner is capable of doing this. And then also, am I capable? Because the Strength card in reverse tells me you might just be too exhausted to even go back around this wheel or back around in another cycle with this person. But what I love about the Sun and the Nine of Cups is your brain is there. Your brain is thinking about what is gonna make me the happiest, right? And that's a really good place to be in. And it tells me that you can expect that in the future. Although you were in Nine of Swords energy, what after the Nine of Swords comes, okay, I've done all that I can. I've given this 101%, right? And things aren't changing, or I'm just so exhausted at this point that I just need to remove myself from the situation. But that ultimately leads to feeling whole and complete with yourself and the decision that you made, and allows you to then go on to your wish fulfillment. Okay. Let's see, Spirit, can you give me something on this Eight of Cups for Taurus, what they don't see coming, please? You have the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Ooh, there was one turned over. And we have the Six of Cups in the upright. The Five of Pentacles is my abandonment wound card, especially next to this Ten of Wands. It's like, if anything, Spirit is letting me know that this is your perspective about walking away, is that it's going to be too hard to be on your own. And you're still looking at things a little rosy. You eventually get there. I mean, with the World, the Six of Cups in the reverse, and this Eight of Wands, it tells me that you do eventually get to a point where you're ready to walk away and move forward. But at this time, there's still a little fear here about being single, being on your own, maybe getting back out there. If this is a job situation, maybe getting back out there and trying to find a new job. Maybe there was a job in the past that you had, you felt like was perfect, right? And so trying to now look for something similar is a burden, right? Here's the thing about the Ten of Wands, though. What he's really carrying is his harvest. And really what the card is asking you to do is, do you need to be doing this by yourself? Okay. From his perspective, it's like, I got it, I can do this on my own, but really, like, do you need to? Do you have to do this alone? So I feel like what Spirit wants to say at this time is, try not to focus on the negative. Focus on the sun energy. Okay, Taurus, focus on what's going to make you the happiest. And if you don't have the strength, but this situation isn't working out, ask a friend, ask a coworker, ask someone that you know and trust, a mentor or a guide or something like that. Pray on it. Ask your ancestors, ask your spirit guides. Seek a therapist, right? Someone who's going to help you carry this burden so that you don't feel so alone in making this decision. And that's going to help with this Five of Pentacles energy as well. It's really going to make you, it's going to help by asking people for help. You're not going to feel so abandoned, right? Because the thing about an abandonment wound is that it leads us to believe that we're never ever going to be loved again, right? Or we're never ever going to find a job again, or we're never ever, you know, like even though we're in a valley and all our lives are peaks and valleys, right? There's this feeling of, the Five of Cups is this feeling of it's always going to be this way, and that is a lie that our brain tells us, right? And by asking for help, by reaching out and saying, hey, you know, what I'm dealing with is really, really hard and I need help with this. Help me flesh it out, or just hear me out, right? Because a lot of times we don't even need other people's opinions. What we need is just to get the energy out, right? And I'm getting that very heavy off of this Five of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. It's Spirit saying what's going to give you the strength to really move on with your life and go out there and find a new job, or go out there and look for another relationship, or even just be single after whatever it is that you've been through, is going to, it's all in all, it's going to help you move forward, right? Alright, let's get something on this Ten of Cups. So you have, in your future, listen, you have the King of Pentacles, which is you in the upright, stable, secure, financially secure. So if you're looking for a job at this point, that is absolutely on the horizon. You have the Six of Swords, Justice, the Star, and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This tells me that you stand in your divine masculine energy, you listen to your guides, you move forward and find your own justice towards healing. This Two of Pentacles is giving me you stop the back and forth. I'm getting that very heavy, like although this Nine of Swords, Four of Swords is giving me, so for your current energy and your influence, is giving me indecision. At some point in the future, Taurus, you do make a decision, right? And you're very, very clear with it. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse is like, I know what I want, I know what I'm going after, and I'm not going to juggle this in my mind anymore, right? I love this progression of the King of Wands, Justice, and the Star. This is telling me that you find your center, you find wholeness within yourself to move on, and you do get some sort of karmic justice for yourself. Whatever karmic justice this is, it brings in a lot of healing and hope. The Star card is all about, it's about publicity and putting things out there and stuff like that, but what I'm really, really getting off of this is hope for the future, which is beautiful, because, you know, where your mind is right now with around this Eight of Cups is not necessarily being hopeful, but something happens, something transpires, and you do find a pathway forward. Let's see, I do want to get something on these there's Eight of Wands here twice, so I kind of want to pull that out separately and just see what this communication or like action that's coming in from you. I want to pull on the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So we'll do that, and then we'll pull your ancestor messages, Taurus. Alright. So we're pulling on the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Since the Eight of Wands came out, it came out twice for the past and the future, and the Queen of Wands came out for what you don't see coming. Spirit, can I get something on this Eight of Wands, please, for Taurus? Can I get one more on this Eight of Wands for Taurus? Okay, so clarifying the Queen of Wands, you have the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Wands reverse, and the Emperor. What I find interesting is, one, we have two queens, which tells me that this may be just two aspects of yourself. The Queen of Wands is all about confidence, being a visionary leader. She knows what she wants. She gets what she wants. Like, she's just adamant. Like, it's my way or the highway sometimes with the Queen of Wands, right? She's very, very, she can be a little fake with her emotions. And I say that because we have the Queen of Swords here that was clarifying her, which is giving me more. It's not so much that you're being fake with your emotions as much as you are controlling your own narrative, Taurus. You're being really conscious and considerate about what you allow people, what comes out of your mouth that you allow people to be privy to. Okay, here's the thing, not everyone deserves to know us 100%, right? Like, there's just some things that you need to keep to yourself, and that's what I'm getting off of this Queen of Wands with the Queen of Swords. This Ace of Wands and the Emperor again tells me that there's someone in your life that you know there's no reconciliation with. The Ace of Wands being in the reverse is like there isn't a new beginning. There's no pathway forward. The Emperor can be, in his negative aspect, very controlling. This person doesn't necessarily... I was kind of getting narc vibes off of that Nine of Swords. I'm not going to lie. Like, someone who's trying to... just understand what's happening, because that's a lot of times when you're dealing with a narcissist, like, they just throw so much shit at you, and it's a tactic, right? It's a tactic to confuse you, right? Where it's constant, like, gaslighting on top of lies, on top of love bombing, and it's just like so much at once that your brain can't even figure out, like, what in the absolute hell is happening, right? And so the Emperor, sometimes he doesn't, it's not so much that he's controlling as he is unable and unwilling to admit his weaknesses, is what I'm hearing. And I'm almost getting a sense here, Taurus, where you're dealing with someone who, you know, maybe struggles with that, and it's like, if we were to make a pathway forward, I need you to admit to me that you fucked up here, right? This isn't a, you know, this isn't a bitch fest, right, where I'm making it all about you. I'm saying, I did stuff wrong, I'm admitting to what I did wrong, can you admit to what you did wrong, and then we can create a pathway forward. This Ace of Wands in the reverse tells me you two are struggling with that. There also may be some infidelity here. A lot of times when I get multiple kings or queens in a reading with the Ace of Wands reverse, I mean, that can be a thing, but take it as it resonates. Clarifying the Eight of Wands, you have the Page of Swords reverse, the Ace of Swords, and then we got the Sun and the Two of Pentacles again, and the Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. This Page of Swords with this Ace of Swords is telling me that, because it's all clarifying the Eight of Wands, which is swift communication, right? And I was getting that, where there's some sort of communication that comes in from someone that comes across as gossip or immature, but there's some truth in it. And it helps give you the clarity that you need, because the sun is all about illuminating something coming to light, right? That stops you from juggling. You finally in your mind are like, okay, you know what, like, that's the truth and the clarity I needed. The sun and the Ace of Swords is absolute clarity, right? That is the communication that I needed to let me know that it's time to take, get my ball in and I'm going home. Okay. Taurus, I feel like I've been getting this a lot for you guys, where someone is really struggling with whether or not they stay or they go in a relationship. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit of, the person doesn't have to be narcissistic, they could just have narcissistic qualities, right? Actually look up what a narcissist is. Don't take my word for it. I am not a psychologist or a doctor by any means. I've been in two very, very severe narcissistic relationships. One was my first real boyfriend out of high school, who was physically abusive, and then I was in a 10-year relationship with someone who was more mentally and emotionally abusive, but he was still a narc by every stretch of the means. I mean, I went through the whole gamut of things, of gaslighting. I mean, the gaslighting was bad, like really, really bad. I won't get into the gist of it, but I do feel like, Taurus, someone needs to like do some research on exactly what's how a narcissist behaves, how what things to look out for, and how you can tell whether or not you're dealing with a narc, or maybe just someone with like borderline personality disorder, or just has narcissistic tendencies, which we all do, to be honest with you. But a true narcissist is not capable of change, okay? And I've been getting that heavy for you guys. All right, so let's see what your ancestors have to say about where you are right now and your future, okay, Taurus? All right, so you have shadow and darkness, shaman, and fire. I'm almost getting a sense here of someone where there's multiple energies being pulled on them. There is their shadow side, which is almost telling someone that this is the relationship that I deserve. Like, or this is the relationship so I chose, and so I'm gonna work through it no matter what. Which is a little bit of saying, like, I don't deserve better, to be honest with you, right? That's what this shadow and darkness card is saying. So there's like that heavy shadow side of you, a little bit of pay more attention to your self-worth, maybe do some affirmations, right, that are needed at this time. But that's pulling, as well as the passion and the fire that you have with someone. So this may have been a relationship. We did have the Ace of Wands here. It was in the reverse, but take it as it resonates. The Ace of Wands still gives me very strong, passionate, sexual relationship. So this relationship may have started out very heavy and sexual, and so there's this pull between, can I really do better, and the sex is amazing, right? Here in the middle, you have your healing. The thing about the shaman card is, what it's really saying is that you are in control of your own happiness and your own healing, right? No one is going to come in and rescue you. You have to decide for yourself that I deserve better, and therefore I'm going to find better, or I'm going to do better, right? Like, don't even make this about someone else. It's about me, right? I'm going to do better for myself because I know I deserve better, right? Despite what my shadow is telling me. And I know that I can find a super heavy, passionate relationship with someone else, right, that treats me better. Like, it's totally possible. People are There's plenty of fish in the sea. My mom used to tell me growing up, there is someone for everyone. Like, I don't care what someone looks like, acts like, whatever, right? There is someone for everyone out there. Do not think that this relationship has to be the end all be all for you. There's, you know, you may feel like because of what transpired that you're going to have to be single and by yourself for a while, like I had to do following my last ex-narc. That is totally fine, but that doesn't, I knew in my heart that didn't mean that I was going to be single forever. Right? I'm not single now. I wasn't single a year after that. You know what I'm saying? So there is hope. There is a way out, right? And that's what this shaman card is really saying. It's like, get serious about your healing. Get serious. And here's the thing. For those of you who may actually feel like you're dealing with a narcissist, I'm going to make this as serious as possible as I can. It is a life or death situation for you to remove yourself from that, okay? And I don't care if this person has never laid hands on you or whatever. A narcissistic person is so volatile and is so impulsive that you don't know where an argument or where, when they're in one of their moods, is going to go. Right? The person doesn't have to harm you. They could call the cops for whatever and blame something on you, and now all of a sudden you're in jail sitting there like, how the hell did I even get here? Right? It is absolutely, your freedom is your most important thing that you have. Right? And so get serious about healing yourself. Whatever this shadow is telling you, right? Work on that. Right? Whether it's a childhood wound that tells you that you can't do better or whatever, or all relationships end up like, everyone ends up leaving me, whatever, find a therapist, work that shit out. Okay? And make your healing your number one priority, Taurus. Because that is the only thing that's going to help you get out of this. Whether you're dealing with a narc or not. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, I'm just getting very heavy narc vibes. And again, this stuff, this sex stuff comes, you can go out and find someone to sleep with. That's not, this isn't the hard part, right? The hard part is knowing your worth and knowing that you can do better and removing yourself from a situation that's no longer serving you, okay? This fire and this passion, that Queen of Wands energy, because the Queen of Wands sometimes can be like the other woman, right? The mistress or whatever, and there's no gender in tarot, so take it as it resonates. The other man, right? I feel like there's someone who's kind of standing in between both of those things, pulling on them, needing to realize that you are whole and complete on your own. You're a divine spiritual being. You deserve to be treated with the utmost love and respect. And no matter what the negative Nancy in your head tells you otherwise, all of those are lies, and you are totally capable. You're a shaman capable of transforming your life. Think death card, right? All right, Taurus, that's all that I have for you today. I hope this video resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. And while you give me a thumbs up, you might as well leave a comment so you qualify for the $150 giveaway. Who wouldn't take another 150 bucks, right? And I will catch you guys next week. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.